What's up, Leo gang gang? Welcome, Freestyle family. I hope that everyone is having an amazing day. As you can see, this will be our April 2022 spiritual messages for the Leo collective. If you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, these messages are for you, as well as if you are dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, even if you don't know, if they have it in their chart. If anything resonates with you, just give me a thumbs up, even if you don't want to give me a comment, but I would prefer you comment and let me know. Comment and let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you overstood, what you didn't understand. You're all welcome. Yes, Leo, so today was my self-care day, but when spirit speaks, you got to be obedient. And I've been receiving messages for probably the last 2 hours. And so, yeah, I know what that means. Get up. Leo, the song that I got for you all was Through the Fire by Chaka. And then there's another song, Keep Scoring. And I'm going to find the artist and put both of those songs in the description box. But this is the thing, Leo. Spirit is saying, even through the fire, 2 ways. A lot of you all have endured challenges through the fire in your relationships. And a lot of you all have endured those fires in your life. Listen, I am seeing people that have been loyal to a fault. A true Leo. I am one, so I know. When Spirit is saying you've been loyal to a fault, you have been loyal to people that you did not need to be loyal to. You have supported people you didn't need to support, befriended people, married people, were in a relationship with people that you shouldn't have been in one with. But Spirit is saying, listen, there wasn't necessarily your karma. It was a lesson. But yes, I am seeing the collective being loyal to a fault, just like a Leo. But many people, if you haven't already seen this, thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Because somebody asked me yesterday, is there a such thing as a Leo switch? I said, absolutely. Just be glad you don't know, because you ain't never had it flipped on you. Because as I stated, with Leos being loyal to a fault, it's like they're going to be loyal to the end, which makes, to me, some people feel like they can treat them like a cowardly lion or something. Like, this the thing, right? Thank you, Spirit. A lion is still a lion, even in a cage. Even if they love you, even if they're loyal, even if you play games with them, even if they've been overly supportive and overly giving and needed to learn their lesson, they are still a lion and a lioness. Even if you got them, per se, in a cage, what do you think they're going to do? They know their characteristics and who they are. They're going to do what they got to do. So yes, as I stated, there was a lesson for Leos to not be overly giving. That's what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. And not be loyal to a fault, especially to people that you know they don't deserve it. I'm hearing that this was even in family. Some people wrote you off. Thank you, Spirit. This is exactly what I heard. Confirmation. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Light. 10. So yes, Spirit is saying some people wrote you off. They maybe thought this person is too old to do that. They haven't done this by now, or they're crazy. Why they're doing it? Whatever it is they wrote you off about. Remember, the song says, even through the fire, because I am seeing that a lot of you have been through the fire, but you've come through it. And Spirit is saying you will not look like anything you have been through. Because I am seeing people that stayed on the up and up. At least they tried, because all we can do is try. They stayed in their light. Yes, thank you, Spirit. They stayed in their light. They kept shining light because they know that that's a part of their purpose. Even when people were not supporting them. Even when people were talking about them. Even when people thought they was playing with them. And they had to learn those lessons of being overgiven and loyal to a fault. But Spirit is saying you're going to come out of this fire in life or in love, because I'm seeing both, that you have walked through. You will not look like anything you've been through. I'm hearing some of y'all won't have a scratch, not even a stretch mark. I don't know where that came from, so this got to be for a woman. But it's almost saying, like, think about what stretch marks represent in childbirth. Women who are mothers know this. You know that represents, and you remember what you went through in that pregnancy. You remember what you went through in labor. Let me tell you something. Spirit saying you will remember, but you won't come through with a scratch or a stretch mark. Because that's how Spirit is going to make this work out for you, Leos. Even the ones who had to learn a lesson and be loyal to a fault. Listen. People was playing with the wrong one. I'm hearing some people were playing with their prize. In life, I am seeing people being really served the short end of the stick for a very long time. And it brings me to that second song that I got for y'all, We Keep Scoring. Because it's like people were writing you off, but you kept scoring. It's like people were literally, what's that Megan Thee song say? Yeah, Sun. Your sun is the planet that is represented by the Leo. And that's the thing. Thank you, Spirit. That's why people were trying to drag you and writing you off. Because your light was shining. And I guess it was too bright for them. But shit, ain't that why they made shades? Yeah. So that's, thank you, Spirit. That's a confirmation, Leos. Don't turn your light down for nobody. Don't dim your light. That's why they made shades. Yes, I am seeing people who that is why. Because you were shining your light. And people didn't realize that's who you are. That's who you were created to be. You really can't dim your light even if you wanted to. And being authentic is the thing to be. Just because you have people walking around here that aren't authentic, and let's say they shine a light, but it's fake. It's fluorescent or something, like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't your fault. That has nothing to do with you. But that is the thing. Thank you, Spirit. Your light shine on people's darkness, and you were not trying to do it on purpose because you're a healer. That's what I'm hearing. That's why you shined it, to help those people, those places, those things. Because I'm seeing this wasn't just with family and love. This was in life. Remember, I said this was in life. You worked at jobs where they shitted on you. This is exactly what I'm hearing. All because of intimidation, because of your strength. It's like this, confidence. There's a difference between confidence and arrogant, but I don't know. I know Leos that can be arrogant, lower vibration, and I know Leos that can be confident, high vibration, because that is what you're supposed to walk in. You had people treating you badly, whether it was your family, a partner, because yes, some of y'all was sleeping with the enemy, people that were intimidated by you, man or woman, because of your confidence, because of your light, when all you were trying to do was help, heal, and show people. That's all you were trying to do. Ooh, Spirit giving y'all a lot of messages. That's why I had to give up. But they're saying, listen, you're going to come through here without a scratch or a stretch mark. It won't even look or feel like what you've been through, because even through the fire, I'm hearing that a lot of y'all persevered. It's got to be that confidence that you had in you, whether it was you having it in yourself, because I'm seeing some days you didn't. But the Most High, like I said, Spirit is like, we carried you through that. And that's why you're not going to come out any of this fire you've been through in your life looking like you've been through it or smelling like you've been through it. And that's the thing. The same people that tried to play with you are going to be looking crazy with, I'm hearing like with their mouth on the floor, because some people, thank you, Spirit. I seen earlier when I was shuffling a thief, and I said, Spirit, if it comes back out, I don't know. Spirit just brought it up again. Some of y'all had thieves around y'all. I don't care. I don't know if you loved them, you were married to them, you liked them, you worked with them. They was your mama, they was your uncle, your sister, your cousin, your child. They did not want to see your light shine, and they didn't want to see you win. Or either they wanted it all to themselves, and they knew you were supposed to give it to more than just them. Because when I say sleeping at the enemy, maybe they're saying pay attention to the enemy, watch the enemy. But sleeping with the enemy, you had people in love. You know, whether this was a male Leo or female Leo, you had people in love that did not want to see you shine. And it's like they were close to you, acting as if they wanted to. But remember, I said they didn't want your light. Either it was blinding them. It was shining on their darkness. Like I said, you were not doing it on purpose. It was to heal. It was to bring them through it so they can just shine their light, right? But instead of them being inspired and encouraged, they were intimidated. And it was coming out like they wasn't even telling you. Whether this was family or in love, or you had friends around you, I'm telling you, you might have thought y'all were on the same level, or you might have known y'all wouldn't. Because I'm seeing, thank you, Spirit, some of y'all, you literally were just being humble. Yo, you can't dim it if you want to. Thank you, Spirit. I just keep going back to this. You can't dim it if you want to. God gave it to you. Can't nobody dim it but the Most High. And I'm telling you, look at how she's reaching up. She's reaching up almost like she's receiving it. Didn't I just say the Most High gave it to you? You can't dim it if you want to. You see all that light on that woman and she reaching up. But it's almost like she reaching to help people. That's what Spirit is giving me. I said a healer. And this could be a man or a woman. But you had people intimidated by that light because it was shining on their darkness and their insecurities. And they don't know you were just seeing. You were seeing. It's like telling people you missed the message because you focus on the messenger. You missing it. Every time somebody tries to inspire or give advice or encourage or whatever it is, don't mean they trying to look down on you. I always tell people, if a person don't correct you, they don't love you. Period. I've been telling my sunshine it since he was a teenager dating. No. Thank you, Spirit. Let me take that back. Ever since he was young, because the first lessons I taught him were about family. Because Spirit want me to go back to that. The first messages I ever taught him in this world were about his family. The positives and the negatives. There's one thing I tell him. Anybody that loves you is going to correct you. I don't care if it's family. If they don't love you, they won't. They'll let you get out here and do some dumb shit. Period. And because I wanted him to understand that they don't just come from the outside. They don't come just from friends and different people. And he did have to learn a lesson in his life with a cousin. Ain't that something? But he knew. He knew what I had already told him. So Spirit is saying that, Leos, for whoever that is, y'all either had to learn this lesson with family specifically and friends and lovers and people close to y'all, or y'all have learned it. And I'm telling you, even through the fire, you came right on through it, and they're not about to see a wrinkle, a scratch, or a stretch mark. You are not about to look like anything that you've been through. You ain't gonna even smell like what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Spirit was giving Leos a lot of messages. Like I said, I'm hearing you keep scoring. People have their mouths on the floor because you keep scoring. Whether this is in love, maybe somebody played with you and thought you wouldn't find nobody else. And baby, not only did you get somebody else found you. Not only did you get somebody else. Spirit got a sense of humor. It make that person look like shit. Like because that's why. That's their karma. They tried to treat you like shit. And then you got somebody that's making them look like shit. It's like the light that you shining in this relationship, this new one. It's an ex over here. They already knew you had this, right? For whatever reason, they couldn't get with it because I'm hearing it was totally on them. And they tried to shit on you and dim your light, right? Remember, you can't dim it. Who it's coming from? That's why I said earlier in another reading, some people shouldn't play with their prize because you don't know your prize came from the Most High. So who you think you playing with? If you play with anything, anyone that the Most High sent, you gotta deal with the Most High. Come on, really? I like to tell people that about my kid, right? It's the same with your father. Whatever you see that is, right? Your source. How you gonna play with my kid and think you ain't gotta come through me? Baby, you gonna have to see me and you gonna have to see all of me. I don't play about that one. Not at all, not even a little bit. And I ain't gonna never quit. So that is what the Most High is saying about his children, her children, however you see that. You cannot continue, because that's a lesson. Remember I said Leos had to learn to not be loyal to a fault, to the wrong people. It's also a lesson because karma is karma, however you slice it. People are going to have to see that you cannot treat people that way. And let me go into this just a little bit. Because Spirit is saying, this is the thing. Just because many of us are sent as healers, sent from the Most High. Leo males and Leo females. People didn't believe you were who you said you were. You were sent to heal them. For whatever reason they came into your life, whether they were your best friend, your man, your woman, your husband, your wife, your mother, your family. Like, you have a purpose in your life that's supposed to heal, not hurt. But you kept dealing with hurt people. And what do hurt people do? Hurt people. So that's what I'm saying in this relationship where, like, whoever you were with, male or female, and somebody shitted on you, hurt you, they know they was wrong. Manipulated you, whatever it was, right? Played games. A lot of games. You had to learn a lesson to not be loyal to a fault because you seen it. Like, I'm clearly hearing that you saw it, but you were being loyal to a fault, being patient, like, oh, I can see potential, and potential ain't it. Because anybody has potential. You have the potential to be it, the best version of you, and you have potential to be shit, the worst version of you. That's just what it is. That's why Spirit is saying don't be loyal to a fault. Don't be loyal to a fault. Because the fault is going to be yours. But like I said, the karma on the other side is people who have Thank you, Spirit. I'm here, handled you the wrong way. It's like I tell people, you can see this however you want to see this. Whew, y'all have, I guess that's how we're doing today. We ain't getting no more cards. Just because you can play with a person, mistreat a person, get over on them because they're naive, or you feel like they are, or they're too loving, they're too kind, because there is a such thing, they're too nice, does not mean you should do it. Because just because like that person that's being overgiving, overcaring, naive, or whatever it is, right? Overextending their love and they know they ain't getting it back. Just like, thank you, Spirit, they have to learn their lesson. You have to learn yours, because there could be you being tempted and tested just to see how you were going to treat that person. Remember I said, y'all play with y'all prize. I'm telling you, I'm seeing people who play with their prize. Let's say this was a job. Man, y'all had the best employee y'all was going to ever have that could have changed some things, and y'all played with them because y'all were intimidated of their light and their confidence. And I'm saying like this could have really changed and worked for everybody. In family, why am I keep hearing? Okay, because Spirit want me to talk about that black sheep. Some people are considered the black sheep in your family, among your friend group or whatever it is, but that's what I'm hearing. Only because you're doing something different and people don't understand it, right? But I keep saying you were sent by the Most High. You were sent. So it's like, why, if you don't understand something, I always tell people, just stand out the way sometime. Maybe if you stand out the way and stand back and observe from the side, maybe you can see what you need to see, even if you still disagree. But some people didn't even take time to do that. They went through and just maybe try to shame people, manipulate people, play games, not support, gossip, talk about them just because they didn't understand. And it's like, you finna get karma for that. You finna get karma for that. Like, I can't even make it up. It don't matter how long it takes. We already know how karma works. And I'm just seeing karma work real quick these days. That's all I'm saying. I guess the Most High getting tired of people playing. But yes, Leos, I am seeing, even through the fire, everything that you have been through, everything you had to endure because you were over giving, over caring, over sharing, over loving, over extending, whatever it was, being loyal to a fault. If you learned your lesson, you about to get your blessing. Because I am seeing, we keep scoring. We keep scoring. That's what the song say, right? Yup. Thank you, Spirit. Transformation. 4. Stability. Firm foundations. Structure. Planning. Them stable situations. Remember I said, the Most High, you about to come through the fire. You're not going to look like what you've been through. You're not going to smell like smoke. I'm hearing you keep scoring, because all the people, okay, now I know why they have their mouth on the floor. Thank you, Spirit. Remember I said this is stability, firm foundations. I'm hearing people, and I felt that was in the Scorpio read. Watch it. Don't even matter if you don't know if it's in your chart. Watch it. Because I literally said, I'm seeing some people that are going from rags to riches. In that picture, it's showing a person that look like they have on rags and stringy clothes. This can represent your physical life, your material life, your spiritual life. I don't care, your love life. But then they go to a person with a suit and some cufflinks on. Wealth all the way around, but finances first. Because see, I always tell people, how you going to be a child of God? And I was told we're supposed to have life and have it abundantly. How you don't look like who you say you are? How you don't look like who you represent? Because it says that, God got everything in his hands. Everything. Financially, I am seeing some people about to be rewarded. And I'm telling you, that's why I paused 5 minutes ago. It is going to blow your mind. Like literally from rags to riches. And even if you were not in rags, I'm telling you the drastic change that's going to come for you. Come for you. Yeah. It's coming for you because you ain't chasing it. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. It's coming for you because you're not chasing this. This is chasing you. I'm hearing because even through the fire, you endured everything people were saying about you. All those L's you thought you was taking, that wasn't losses. They was really lessons, right? All of those nights that you endured, maybe crying, and people didn't even know you was crying because you probably was out here still smiling when you got up to go to your job or your business or see your family or visit your friends. people really did not know what you were going through. They didn't. And when you get rewarded, their mouth is going to be on the floor. Because maybe I'm showing, okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit about to make you sit high. But because Spirit been looking low. Catch it. Spirit is about to make you sit high. Because the Most High has been looking low on everything that has been done to you. So it's even going to appall you what you're about to receive. Because let's say you was manifesting something, right? You finna get way exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or think. Number one, because people was playing with you, and God got to show them who you are now. Because it's like, oh, okay, I'll let y'all play with my baby, man or woman, long enough. Because they came from me. I sent them to help y'all. And this is what y'all did. But they had to go through their karma on the other side, their lessons of learning. That's why, yes, you have went through fire. The song says, even through the fire. But that's why you've been pushed to the limit. I mean, people, jobs, businesses, ideas, goals. People don't know that you've been writing, plotting, and planning in a positive way for years. And some things that you have been manifesting that seem like it might have took you forever. Baby, that's why they mouth on the floor. It's like exceedingly above all you could ask or think. And they don't know what you was writing down. But because the Most High was sitting high and looking low, you are about to be rewarded. Anybody who was there, you know who was supporting you and cheering you on, genuinely and fake. That's what I'm hearing. But the Most High is also saying, Leos, listen, even at this time and even through this journey you've been through, and even when you receive everything you're about to receive, don't forget, Spirit's not saying who you are, but don't forget those people, everybody who treated you however they treated you. I'm talking about even the supportive people and the ones that didn't. Because what the Most High is saying is you were not supposed to receive support from them. It's like I heard people say, oh, nobody is supporting me. And I always think, like, I'm gonna be honest, I always tell my son, like, I don't care. You know why? Because this is the thing. If I get it out the mud, who gonna be able to say that they helped me do anything? And this is what the Most High is saying. That's why I didn't allow that support, because nobody's gonna take credit for what I'm about to do for you. So some of y'all, thank you, Spirit, don't even pay attention to people not supporting you. Because it's like, if certain people would have supported you, thank you, Spirit, I'm telling you, you would have just had another cycle of things to go through to get them out of your face. Because some people would have just, you know what I'm saying, gave you one towel, brought you one bottle of water while you was shooting in the gym. Because you keep scoring. Everything they was throwing at you, you kept scoring. So the ones who even thought they was going to bring you one bottle of water, and then, you know what I'm saying, bring you one towel one time out of the million times you was in the gym shooting, because you can't keep scoring unless you've been practicing anyway. Remember I said the Most High is about to reward you because of everything you endured and you didn't give up. Listen, the Most High didn't want them helping you because they was going to try to give count for that one bottle of water and that one towel. We ain't doing it. So yes, Spirit is saying don't even focus on it, because you've always had your spiritual team surrounding you. And that's why you haven't failed. That's is literally what I'm hearing. That's why you keep scoring. Even through all the BS, people in their belief systems about you and they bullshit. People in their bullshit that they were projecting on you. Remember I said the hurt people that were hurting people, them. Even the ones you was trying to help. And they knew you was trying to help them. But they were still fighting their Lord demons, them. Even the ones who were trying to be supportive, but they didn't overstand. But they like, you know, she ain't never did nothing to me. He ain't never did nothing. He a cool dude. Like, them too. So that's why I said you will know who's been around and who's been authentic and who's been fake. And Spirit is just saying forgive, but don't forget. We don't do that. Forgive, but don't forget, because just because a hurt person was hurting you don't mean you have to continuously be loyal to a fault and allow them to do that to you. That's not what that means. And it does not matter. Thank you, Spirit. It does not matter what their title is. Do not allow someone's title to make them feel like they're entitled to something in your life. What title hold weight anyway? That was the Most High said. What title hold weight? You're gonna have, some of y'all gonna have to decide. Is it y'all source, y'all higher power, what y'all know? Or do y'all wanna continue to keep it unbalanced and live down here dealing with people who just dealing with y'all? Because that's what I'm hearing. They don't love you. They don't even like you. They just dealing with y'all. Or are y'all going to elevate? Leos, that's your message today, intuitively. And thank you, Spirit. Anything else for the Leos? Even through the fire, you are about to come out smelling like a rose. No, seriously, Spirit is saying you're about to come out. And you are not going to smell like smoke of the fire you've endured. And you are not going to have scars and bruises and bumps because you have physically went through some things, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. But because you did the best you could with staying high, it's like, how can I not make sure he and she is not okay? How could I not reward them for shining a light even when people didn't want it? Because some of y'all had to go in and go through a whole transformation for this. People don't know. People saying you changed. I'm trying to get our spirit. Yeah, you changed. Ask them why they hadn't. Because I always tell people, there is no reason for me to be the same person I was at 20. At 40, that would be a damn shame. But some people are trying to make people, Leos, feel ashamed for transformation and elevation. That's crazy. Hell, if you ain't, you got a problem. If you haven't grown, you have a problem. So don't let anyone, shame you or guilt you for growing. Or at least attempting, when you have some people that want to tell you how old they are. But if you told them how old they was acting, it'll be a whole different thing. So, Leos, I am going to give you your love message next because that's what I had for you all as well. But we're at a lot of minutes and I'm going to let you all go. But listen, remember, even through the fire, Spirit has always had you, whoever your source is. And I'm also hearing your ancestors. Specifically, I feel like I heard a grandmother. I heard a grandmother, maternal or paternal earlier, because I could hear baby, that's just saying like, baby, listen. Hold on, what did I get? Yes, somebody's grandmother is saying, okay, even in this abundance, financial wealth that you're about to receive, and also opportunities, it's like, baby, listen, if you've been hurt in love, whatever it is you've been through, and I'm also hearing a father and a mother that has transitioned, grandmother, father, and a mother that has transitioned. And if this is important to you, they're saying, listen, baby, I know that you are afraid, but healing, you need to heal. Healing is the key because everything you're about to get is beautiful. Leos, I hope that I said something to give you clarity, to inspire you, and I hope I made you smile too. Because either way, whatever you've been through, you keep scoring. You keep scoring.